Let's take you straight to Fleurhof, that's in Roodepoort. It's in the west of Johannesburg. That's where police have opened an inquest into the death of Jayden-Lee Meek. The body of the 11-year-old was found today after he went missing from home yesterday. Let's speak now to Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba, who joins us from the area. Ziniko, good afternoon to you. It is a very gruesome story that you are covering today. Just take us back for viewers who are hearing about this story for the first time. It is understood that this boy may have been killed and beaten somewhere else and brought closer to his home. Tell us about the discovery.
Very good evening, Oli. Indeed, there are different narratives in terms of what might have happened or could have happened to the 11-year boy, and I can tell you right now that the stories or versions of the different versions of the story we have been hearing from different people, from the security people who are deployed to protect this property, but also various community activists and some family members. Their stories are different, but what has been consistent or clear from all the people we've spoken to is the fact that indeed the boy was dropped off here in the afternoon, just after 4 p.m. as he was being dropped off by the scholar transport. He went inside through this gate, and that's where he disappeared. No one could account or even see his whereabouts after passing through this particular gate. We now know, or according to the preliminary investigation, that his body was found on the stairs on the second floor of this particular complex. Now, the timeline is of the most, is very, very important to really reference, because if he was dropped here at 4 p.m., he was only seen or found or discovered in the morning just after 5 p.m. by someone who was just stepping out to go about their business. So questions have been asked now in terms of where was he between 4 p.m. and 5 a.m. And what is also very interesting is the fact that his body was found still warm in the early hours, meaning that, he might have lost his life just on the early hours of this morning. But also, what is interesting is the fact that he was clean. There were no signs of any blood on his body, but there were marks which would reflect some assault, but also physical assault, but also it seemed as if he was also strangled on his neck, according to some of the family members we've been speaking to. However, police officials have not been really sharing intimate details in terms of their investigation. So let's take a listen to Mr. Masondo, who speaks for the South African Police Service in Gauteng, as he was giving us an update not so long ago.
So for now, we've opened the case of inquest. We've started with our investigation. So the matter was reported at the provincial office, and we've assembled a team now of seasoned detectives from the provincial office who are taking over the investigation. They are here. They are obtaining statements from the people that were here. As for now, we don't have a suspect, but we are busy with our investigation. This is a case that we take very, very serious, and we believe that given a chance, we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll know what really transpired. But remember, with an inquest, as I'm saying, that is pending investigation. An inquest can be changed into murder based on the evidence. So once we've got enough evidence that the child was murdered, we'll then open a case of murder. So that is subject to investigation.
Ziniko Mhlaba reporting for us in Fleurhof.